have asked me recently about packed lunches, and it seems to be a massive thing for many parents who stress about packed lunches and don't know what to do about it, don't know what's healthy, don't know what's easy, don't know what their kids are going to like and what they're going to eat. So I thought I'd do a quick video just to share with you what my thoughts were. But the benefits of the video is, one, to ensure that your child is as healthy as possible. Secondly, is to save you as much money as possible. And thirdly, is to save the planet as much as possible. So to start with, I would say to anybody who is looking at what to eat, how to eat it, etc., is there should be four main things in your diet. Four main things in every single meal. Firstly, carbohydrates. They are an absolute winner. That you need them for energy. Protein, you need to be able to stay fuller for longer. Your body, your muscles need it, particularly growing kids. 3 is fats, healthy fats, which help process the rest of it and help us going. And fourthly is fibre. And obviously there are things like calcium plus with that. So for example, that could be carbohydrates, could be whether that's bread, a sandwich, a breadstick, a wrap, whether that's vegetables, fruit, all count under carbohydrates. Protein, whether that is cheese, whether that is meat, whether that is some kind of bean. Fats, that could be things like avocado. Cheese is also very high in fat, whether that's olives, butter, nuts, although I wouldn't advise that if they're going into a setting because there's a lot of people who are allergic. And then fourthly is the fibre. So we've said try and keep to fibrous diets. So for example, brown bread instead of white bread, lots of fruit and vegetables, lots of roughage within that, which will help keep all of them healthy, enough energy to keep going throughout the day, and also all of their insides and stomachs healthy and nutritious as well. So finally, the last thing I wanted to say is variety. Kids love variety, but at the same time, they also love what they love. So for example, my son loves cheese and pickle sandwich. If you ask him what he wants a cheese and pickle sandwich every single day, but at the same time, he gets bored. So what I do is one day I might have bread, another day I might have a wrap, another day I might have a roll, another day I might have a pita bread, another day I might have some of those thins. So he's getting what he wants, which is cheese and pickle, but it's got the variety to keep him interested and keep him going. Different fruits, different vegetables, cut up in different shapes for different times. Again, it might be the same things, but just prepared slightly differently. Recycling. There is a massive problem in the whole world when it comes to waste. There is plastic absolutely everywhere. It's basically killing our planet, and we have to save our kids' future and their kids' future by doing something now. Landfills everywhere. So the amount of waste we can reduce, the better. This is an example of how Britain sends all of its plastic waste to poorer countries, how a seagull has had its head caught in some plastic and a seal nearly died from just simply our waste. So try and see if you can make a packed lunch without any waste for your child. So use recyclable lunch boxes. Instead of using cling film or tin foil, just put everything in a small box that can be washed up for next time round. So that could be their sandwich, their fruit, their vegetables, their cheese cubes, their crisps. You know, buy a big bag of crisps, which is much cheaper than loads of individual bags, and just put a handful in that lunchbox and then put a peg on it till the next time. You know, buy a big lump of cheese. So instead of buying these little cheese packages, buy a big piece of cheese. It's much cheaper. Cut it into chunks. Put that in a little pot for them. There's lots of different things. There's separate yogurts, which has loads of waste in. Buy a big pot of yogurt. It's probably half the price, if not a quarter of the price of the smaller yogurts. And again, you're saving the planet. So it's saving you money, saving the planet. And thirdly, ease. Make it easy for you. If it's stressing you out, make it easy. Not just for you to make, but for your child to eat. They should be able to open their packed lunch and eat everything in it, rather than asking you or asking somebody else to open a package, cut something up, close something. Make it easy. For example, I make 2 or 3 lots of days packed lunch in one. So they would have the same for the 2 days that they're at nursery or school, the 3 days, and I would make the same thing every day. And then the next week I'd change it. The next week I'd change it. But I would do it all in advance, all in one evening. It's done. I don't have to worry about it for 2 or 3 days. So I hope those hints and tips have helped. So remember, everything that I've said benefits your child's health. It benefits you and your pocket and the money at the end of the day, at the end of the week, at the end of the month, but also it helps the environment, because we need to start thinking about recycling and reducing the amount of waste. So if you've got any questions, please do ask. Please share your thoughts. If you've got any other views, this is just a view of one working mum. If you've got any other views, then please do share them, and we can share with you.